The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On second down, it's Cook again. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 8 yards to go on second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. Here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. They turn it over. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll start with the option. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st down, Wilson. Returning right back to Lockett. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now it's Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Pete Carroll, no stranger to rolling the dice. He'll roll it again. 4th down, they're going for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. They go play action now. Wilson. He hits his target, Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Throwing again here, Wilson. Touchdown! Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett as his guys are 1st onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Cousins to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 51 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. It's a big play there for Seattle.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off, because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. On 3rd down, Carson, and he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson, and he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Quickly out wide to Eskridge. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Trying to punch it in with Collins. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 3rd and goal, Collins. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They run for it with Carson, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Cousins on first down. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On first down, it's Carson, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Carson. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. The 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Following the interception, Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. He'll find Eskridge here complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. They run it with Carson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now Wilson. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken from about the 12. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Third down, Dalvin Cook. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Cousins. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. Touchdown, Vikings. D.D. Westbrook, 65 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Reed going to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now it's Carson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. From the shotgun, Wilson.
And this will go to Carson out wide.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. That's a strong safety making a strong, hard tackle.
And we know his coach. Doesn't smile a whole lot, does he? How about that grin right there, ear to ear after that play?
It's caught, Lockett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st down, it's Carson. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. From the 36, Wilson.
Throw right side, taken in by Eskridge.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now Wilson.
Open man is Eskridge. That's complete.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the 1st. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Second and 8. Wilson leaves this one with Penny. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Now they'll run it again with Penny. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. This to almost certainly win the football game. Myers' kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Dancing to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Sam Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. Mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
I see what he's doing, bro. Why he cheating?
Prescott rolling to his right, looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And got his man complete.
He is restarting my whole defensive play.
Down to the 19. A big play here for Dallas. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Wait. Okay.
Now Prescott. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy
Just
touchdown.
cheated, bro. I hate niggas that's play the fucking game, man. Play the fucking game fair.
From 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears to lull the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be in the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
I would eat your pussy until tomorrow. Like right now until tomorrow.
Now Abdullah's going to stay put, and the drive will start at the 25.
You ain't gonna give me a bag of chips for real? You ain't gonna do that for me?
Apologize.
I did.
Stop fucking saying Ashley bitch to me. I fucking hate that shit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you just.
It's fucking disrespectful,
I thought you just knew it was a good joke.
No.
You can say ashtray bitch to me.
No, that's your thing.
So
Okay.
Newton and the Panthers come up now first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You say that shit again, bravo.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
You look like you're just waiting to say that shit.
There's a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver.
Got it, baby. I'm sorry.
Understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front.
I only had
Given
one.
any space,
What is it?
he realizes it's his job to make more
Because I know you don't like these.
picks up 3 on that carry.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
What'd I do? Choco.
Now Newton. And he
Ooh.
will go down. A Cowboy sack.
Oh,
So that game leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing third and long. Here's Newton. Under pressure, they got him again. Michael Parsons picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Lamb to return it. So that a 56-yard punt with a 14-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right?
Yeah,
looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast
know why I
start. They're
stopped
setting the
playing
pace,
this game.
making the other team chase now.
Besides being said.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down.
RPO.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Play action now. Prescott letting one go deep for the end zone.
Right.
And that will fall
that's
incomplete.
real.
Oh, they took a shot
Right,
there.
that's
What
real.
will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down. Zerline's kick is up and through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
Like I say, I picked Green Bay.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
2nd down and 5. Back to throw, Newton. Again, he finds more. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
To the air again, Newton. And this one is incomplete.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Newton going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 44 yards. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. They'll roll him out right. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the ground and picking up a first down.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Off the play fake, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Get the fuck out of here. What?
A big play there.
Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about, man.
First of their timeouts.
He just called in like 3 people.
55 seconds to
3
go
people
until
to play.
halftime.
That's insane. 3 people in this man's face.
Now a chance to make that
That's
big play
insane.
really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Elliott. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Yeah, stop him.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As
That's
they get the stoppage with
insane,
just under 50
though,
seconds remaining
3
in half number
people?
1. On 2nd and goal, Prescott looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
He's going to look deep for more.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
That is caught by Anderson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. It completes it once more to Anderson. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing again is Newton. He's going to air one out for Anderson. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see after the break. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more. But I just
Bro, what the fuck is going on the left side of my offensive line?
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. That'll be caught by Anderson. Past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work
I can't hit it. Oh my God. What the fuck?
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well,
He's literally throwing
really
it to me multiple
there, but
times, bro.
On 2nd and 10, Prescott.
This is annoying.
Complete to Gallup. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
You come down with the fuck.
Receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Prescott on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 3 yards remain for 2nd down.
This is quite annoying.
Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd down and goal. Prescott toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays.
The ball keep going to my hands. I keep up.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott.
That's quite annoying. He's throwing it to me too many times.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Zerline's kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And Abdullah will not try to bring it out.
Nah, this game is quite insane for that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Newton. He'll buy some time right. He'll air this one deep for Anderson. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. 63 yards. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
So I didn't imagine to like actually fuck with me for the one time.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 31 yards. And the Cowboys on just 2 plays have taken the lead. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
That was correct.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. McCaffrey with a first down and more as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing is Newton. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Newton on first down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Newton throwing again. And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Giovanni Ricci taking it in from a yard out. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. And they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
This could be.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start
this man's up.
when you start
Come on,
thinking to
y'all.
yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Prescott off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's into a crowd and intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick six for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season, it's big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year one. By year two, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount.
What the fuck is that?
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out at me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Push him back. Push him back.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Here's Dak. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Straight.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. Prescott.
Oh, my God.
Into the end zone. The 2-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game.
Not mad at that.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away.
At the minute and 50 seconds. 3 timeouts. For both of us. I ain't even gonna be gay either. I ain't even gonna kill the clock. I ain't like that.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Newton.
Bro, why he kick?
He chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
He keep getting in my motherfucking
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I don't really like that, bro. Somebody double team that bitch ass.
Here's Newton.
Somebody shoot that monkey.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown.
I'm gonna give you
Touchdown,
time.
Carolina.
I'm gonna give you time because I ain't like
Robbie
that.
Anderson, 84 yards. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Win.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, Prescott stripped. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up
Come on, Stephon.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Well, I gave him time, and he ain't do nothing with it. So
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And they've got it in the red
So now
zone
it's my
now
time,
down
son.
at the 19. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Big D.
Oh, damn. She's poking me already. Her ass damn something. What job should I give D'Angelo? Because he can just be in the house, and he's your character. So he got put on the way.
I don't know. I wasn't gonna make him to be a worker. You changed him so you was the job now. That's your guy now. I wasn't gonna make him to be none of that. I was gonna make him just a nigga who didn't make money off the streets,
Oh my god.
rob people and shit. Probably would have made him the gang leader of another gang, and he would have been the opposition of my player, with my son. Yeah.
I need my online degree to mean something. With WGU, it does.
Dang, man, I actually fuck with K-Flock too, bro. It sucks. Sometimes, bro, you gotta protect yourself. I understand. Gotta boom that nigga if a nigga try you. That nigga was not lying though. I upped it in fashion. That nigga upped it in fashion. Get a Montclair jacket.
Yeah, you mind taking the trash out?
Yeah. I feel like shit.
Okay.
This nigga did not play the basketball the right way. He changed it. The right way? He definitely changed it in a good way though.
Kill. When I get pregnant, I'm not fucking wearing no maternity shit. Ugh. I'm gonna still be dressing just like how I dress now. Fuck this shit, right, babe?
We still lost. They cheated for us, babe, and we still lost. We suck. Damn, my phone died.
Stop, bro.
You ain't gonna want no kiss because I tap your forehead.
Because you scared me. I did not see that shit coming.
Okay, baby, I'm sorry. Give me a kiss.
No.
Okay. So when you try to kiss me, don't be mad when I start flinching.
Oh, so you be doing it on purpose?
No, I'm gonna do it now.
Nah, that's what you. That's what you trying to say.
I'm gonna do it perfect now. What's your phone?
Huh? Yeah. Did you eat my wings?
Took a bite.
What the fuck, Vaughn? Stop it! I hear people. Bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass up. Oh my god! Don't do that shit. Ask me.
I thought you saw me. I'm sorry. I took a bite. That's it.
Ask me next time. I hate that shit.
That bite, babe.
Okay, just ask. Just ask. Just ask. Like, can I have a little bite? Okay. No.
Oh my god, you're such a little girl. Cause why the fuck you just got act like that? You just
No, because, bruh.
you just do a tantrum, babe. Calm down.
Listen. It's really a pet peeve of mine. Like, I've always hated that shit. I don't care.
Okay, well now you need to let go of that pet peeve for your boyfriend.
Okay, no. I need
here.
you to just
Come here. I'm
listen.
sorry.
I don't have a problem with you eating my food. Just tell me.
Sorry. I thought you saw me.
No,
I thought you heard me open that shit up and everything.
No. I don't even notice that you even did something when you were staring at me like that. That's when I was like, what the fuck this nigga just did?
I'm sorry, baby.
Next time, tell me, okay? Seriously. I hate that shit. No. You the big ass baby. I know you're not talking.
Yeah, exactly.
Big baby.
Don't call me that big baby. You burglar.
Why? Huh? Why I can't call you big baby?
Don't call me big baby.
Why?
Because I'm a baby.
Don't be stealing my motherfucking wings. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I took a bite. Like it's my last bite.
Let's finish it.
No. You're not gonna
I got mad pepper on it.
watch out.
I got pepper. Sorry.
You sure did. Team got the most abilities. Buccaneers got like 8. I think Rams come in second. Ooh, Cardinals got 6. Chargers got 6.
I may be young,
Chiefs only got 5. Cowboys got 6. We got 4. Packers got 6. Damn, Rams only got 5. I thought they had more than that.
So in love. Can you pass me my lunch, please? It's in the bag, I believe. I think it's over there somewhere. Right there. In front of you, besides the fries.
You got 7. Ew. Ew. Done with this game. I'm gonna watch an episode of Ozark.